It's Iron Man, it's Iron Man. Can I get Iron Man?
Sure. I don't have any hands, so I don't know.
Oh, I telepathically got it.
Oh, you telepathically got my autograph.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means that you're gonna forge yourself as me?
Yeah, that's how it works.
No!
These parts. That's how it works around these parts.
Anyway, before the cops come to arrest this guy for forgery,
Why not?
I am going to be talking about Iron Man 3 trailer. It is awesome. Now, Iron Man 3, as everyone knows, is going to be coming out in April 26, 2013. That's, of course, in the whole UK and everywhere else. But in America, it's going to be coming out on May 3rd. So, remember that. May 3rd, Iron Man 3. So, that's when it's going to be coming out. It's going to be coming out, of course, in English and everything, $200 million. They had $200 million to make this movie. That is, well, actually average for a movie. But Iron Man 3 is just awesome. The preview just looked great. I mean, it began with Tony Stark.
This is so awesome. It's just so awesome. It's just... That's how awesome it is.
That sounds like a fairy. The fairy just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You're comparing Iron Man 3 to a fairy.
Yes, he's so...
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
I can't believe you just said that. Oh my goodness.
That was not supposed to happen. Alright.
Oh.
Let's continue. Forget about that. What never happened. You didn't do anything.
Okay. That is ridiculous. Unless you're a girl or something. I don't know. But Iron Man 3 will be the sequel to Iron Man and Iron Man 2. We all know that Iron Man 2 wasn't that good. And, you know, people said that. I didn't think it was that good. I mean, the final battle was not that good. It was just, they defeated him so easily.
Well,
the big
now,
bad guy.
Just let me know. Now this is a review for Iron Man 2. Forget about Iron Man 3. This is Iron Man 2.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Let me get back on track. This is a review for Iron Man 3 trailer. It was good. It began with Tony Stark talking about how they have 100 people trying to kill him because he's not a superhero, and he just let the world know that he was Iron Man in Iron Man 1. And then, of course, he talks about the Avengers, and he talks about the whole battle in New York and how it affected him, and how he is having nightmares and he can't go to sleep, and it really messed with his mind. And you know, that's understandable. He was in this battle for his life.
If I was in a battle for my life, I would walk away better than before.
You'd walk away better
I
than
would
before.
walk away better than before I got there. Because I'm just that awesome.
Oh my goodness, you're ridiculous. But in real life, you know, that was really good. And then of course he has to go and ruin his own, you know, day by saying, I don't know what I would do if I would lose Pepper Potts because she's the most important thing in his life.
That's such a stupid name. Potts? Seriously?
Yeah, well, that's what the comics named it, and I never heard anyone else complain about it.
Well, now you have.
Yes, you're complaining about Pepper Potts' name. You'd rather Gwyneth Paltrow?
Sounds better than pot.
Okay.
Pot.
Yeah, talking
Pot.
about yeah, please stop complaining about that. Robert Downey Jr. is coming back as Iron Man, as always. And according to an interview I saw, he's not really going to be doing that many movies. That's what he said himself.
Wow.
After this one. Because he has a kid and he wants to take care of the kid and everything.
Forget about the kid. Keep making movies, keep making money.
Yeah, that's their selfish way to think. Which is, you know, what he is. Anyway, yeah, we'll also be having Don Cheadle returning as War Machine.
It's like I said Don G. Louis. Like,
Don Cheadle. So he'll be one of the only, well, they had this other guy that was in Iron Man 1, and now he's not in Iron Man 2, and now he's in Iron Man 3, too. Wait, that was really confusing. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. The Iron Man 3 is just, it looked really good. Then after he said that Pepper is like the most important thing in his life, of course, they show a scene where Pepper gets like kidnapped or attacked or something. Yeah, she wasn't taken by the fairy godmother, please. But yeah, she gets like attacked. So he's all, you know, she's doing like an MJ again, getting herself in trouble. But this time the guy went after her. She didn't get herself in trouble. But yeah, and then they show, of course, later on, a scene of apparently the Iron Patriot. Yeah.
He's just so awesome. He's
just so awesome. He's riding a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's so awesome he is.
Oh my goodness.
He's so
Right.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's just that awesome.
Well, anyway, yeah, the Avengers, no,
Initiative.
yeah, this is the
Phase
first. Yeah, exactly. That's what this is. And this is the first franchise crossover film since the Avengers. But everyone already knows all
Right.
that.
This is the first franchise crossover film since the Avengers.
Yes.
So the Avengers was the first franchise crossover film since the Avengers.
No. Iron Man 3 is the first franchise crossover film since the Avengers. Yes. Anyway, Shane Black is back to direct the screenplay that he co-wrote, and I'm just reading from Wikipedia here. Sorry about that.
You plagiarized.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna stop reading and tell you what I know. Well, I know that this story will be based on the Extremist story arc
What?
in the comics.
It's the Extremist.
Yeah. So, that is what it will be about. Those comic book fans who have read that series of comic book stories will know about it. And it looks really good. Iron Man's house gets destroyed, and you see him sink into the bottom of the ocean.
He's drunk.
Yeah, but since he's in the Iron Man suit, we know he's gonna be pretty much be
Imagine that's so
okay.
heavy. He's just gonna sink to the bottom like a rock.
Well, he was in the bottom of the ocean in
He's
the
gonna get-
in the Avengers.
Oops, that just happened.
He's gonna turn into War Machine.
He's gonna get shot. By a machine gun.
Iron Man always gets shot.
By Iron Man suit piercing rounds.
Oh, okay. So you
And
want to
then-
kill Tony Stark?
Yeah, and then they're going to
Flush him.
they're gonna flush the toilet. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're crazy.
Okay. So
But anyway, yep, that's what the preview is about. It looks pretty epic. Then all of a sudden they show this incredibly epic looking scene where he's in his room
the helicopter
and
thing blows up his house. It's
yes,
just so epic. It just goes
we
on.
already talked
Hold on a
about that.
second. Hold on. It goes. This is what happens.
Now talking about his suits.
That's how to do it.
Wow.
And I'll just go.
Yes,
That's
all the
just-
suits just go boom, boom,
No, they
boom,
don't go
boom,
boom.
one
They
after
go-
another. Yes,
That's what they
that's
do.
exactly what they do.
Not boom.
Okay, whatever. So anyway, yeah, you see all his suits, and then it just gets epic after that scene in the commercial. So the commercial looks promising,
Oh yeah.
and we can see, of course, War Machine is going to be returning in this movie.
War
and-
Machine.
Yes.
I'm War Machine, and this is how I sound.
Yeah,
I'm a machine of
War
war.
Machine turned into the Dark Knight.
I'm called Bat Machine.
Bat Machine, the Batbot. Haha.
That's what I was.
Yeah, it's not like you're trying to sound like Clint Eastwood or something.
I've never heard of Clint Eastwood sound like Batman.
You've never heard of Clint Eastwood?
I've heard of him, but he doesn't sound like Batman.
He doesn't sound like.
He doesn't sound like Batman.
Yes, he does.
Take that. And that. And that. Say it like that. Oh
It's like
yeah.
you're hitting me
Oh,
with
yeah.
a little
Oh,
feather
yeah.
fan.
Oh really? How's this for the fan?
Ah!
Yeah. So.
Okay. What? What are you gonna say? Okay.
So-
Well, anyway, a question to the audience for this film is: which Iron Man movie did you like best? I'm counting the Avengers movie as an Iron Man movie because
He was on the cover. He was on the. He's
He's-
right in first place on the cover.
Yeah,
He was on
exactly.
Anybody else got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go.
hey, come on. Ah! But it seemed to be like a really Iron Man
was
was
like
one of the main characters.
Iron
in it.
Man. Include. Wait, it was like.
Oh yeah, it was like
featuring
Iron
the
Man.
Avengers.
Iron Man 2.5 featuring the Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Iron Man really developed as a character in that movie, but we'll have another review for the Avengers. But anyway,
Avenge me.
where did that
So-
come from? Oh, Spider-Man.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, the question to the audience. Which of those three movies, The Avengers and Iron Man 2, did you like the character of Iron Man best from? You know, which one did you think he was really good in? He was good in all of them to me, but my favorite movie, well, I guess The Avengers is going to have to be everything. There's always going to have to be everything. So, which of you, then, forget the last question.
What?
What?
What was the last question?
Exactly, nobody even knows what it was.
Ha.
See, that shows how stupid, unprofessional we are. We don't edit anything!
Who needs editing? Editing is for noobs. You edit? Do you? Answer me later.
The professionals edit. And that's why they look so professional, but we just...
Please.
I don't know what we are. I hope we're awesome.
We are awesome, okay?
Yes, we
Forget
are.
professional, we are awesome.
Yes,
Who's
we're just so
professional?
great.
And you have awesomeness. Look at my eye, look at my eye, look at my awesome eye. You see it? You see it? It's good.
Oh my
Get
goodness.
Get hypnotized by my eye.
Yeah, enough of that. Now, if we know anything else about the Avengers, the premise... Well, the premise is that an enemy attacks Tony Stark's loved ones and he must protect them using his intelligence.
His intelligence when you got raw power.
Yeah, well, it's kind of it harkens back to the first Iron Man when he uses his intelligence to what do you call it? He uses his intelligence to be able to break out of the prison. You know, he's there. He's building his suit, and he gets awesome because of that. And the second one, he was kind of drunk all the time and everything.
He was like, I'm Iron Man. See, that's how crazy he was.
Yeah, he wasn't retarded. He was drunk.
Retarded idiot.
Haha. Anyway, here's the question to the audience: which movie did you like Robert Downey Jr. best in? He has been in so many movies that are very good.
Like what? Name 5.
Name 5. Let me see. Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes 2.
Name 8. Name 8.
No, I'm not gonna name 8. I did like the Sherlock Holmes movies, and he was in Iron Man, of course, and he was in Iron Man 2, and he was in the Avengers.
Iron Man trilogy, Avengers, and Sherlock Holmes. Sure.
And he's been in many other movies. I don't know him from any of those.
No.
I watch superhero movies, so of course I'm not gonna know him from all the other ones. You're ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Yeah, sure.
No.
I'm ridiculous now.
You are, yes.
Well, anyway, that's our review. Which movie did you like best that Robert Downey Jr. was in? Question to you. Those are just the facts.
And hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
These are facts. These are.
What, are you just filing some...